Hello everyone, and welcome to a revisited Let's Play that you may recognize. This is Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, brought to you on behalf of GameAnyone.com by FrozenFoxy. This time around I'm going to be choosing a new game and selecting answers to find out what kind of a clan I'm going to be. So we'll see what that comes up with. So as we see here, we can start the game with creating a new character by answering a series of questions about the type of vampire you would like to play, and allowing the game to create my character. And that's what we're going to do this time around. We're going to be once again a male. One of these playthroughs I'm sure I'll be a female, but not this one. So, let's go ahead and answer these questions and find out what we're going to be. While in a club, you spot your ex-roommate who skipped out after taking your stuff and leaving you with a stack of bills. He looks dead drunk. Do you grab him by the head and repeatedly bash his face into the bar? Call the cops. See you in court, buddy? Let's bash his face. That sounds good. You're at a nightclub, having a damn good time, when you realize you're out of money. No cash, no fun. Do you seduce someone and have them pay for your drinks? Time it just right so you can snatch a bottle when the bartender isn't looking? Go home and read a book or listen to music, something more intellectually stimulating than wasting life at a lame club. Let's steal the bottle from the bartender. An intruder has broken into your house and has entered the room. You have no choice but to confront them. Do you overpower and wrestle them to the ground, breaking as many bones as possible? Grab the heavy lamp next to your bed and smash their face in? Grab your gun and fire into them? You keep one next to the bed for this very reason. I think we'll overpower them and break some bones. You're in a convenience store, looking through the beer freezer, when all of a sudden a man walks in and pulls a gun on the cashier. Do you sneak up behind him, disarm him, and proceed to beat him senseless? Quietly make your way to the bathroom and lock yourself in. Oh, we're going to beat him senseless. What did you expect? You were mugged last night. It wasn't life-threatening, but you want to take some measures to make sure that if it happens again, you aren't defenseless. Do you sign up for a martial arts class? Next time they try it, you'll break their spine. Start carrying a knife and conceal it in your belt. Next person who tries it breathes through a hole in their neck. Buy a gun. The next mugger is sidewalk meat. I think we'll take that martial arts class and break their spine. The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but you've gotten by so far. Why? Someone gets in my way, I kick their ass. That's why. I live alone. I don't need others. Just me, my dog, and to hell with the rest. We'll kick people's asses. You have been embraced by the Brujah clan. Called by some a clan of violent brutes and mindless street thugs, the Brujah have been known to tangle, but are a proud clan who fight for freedom in life and death, and put their combat abilities to use whenever they're necessary. Your vampire's attributes and abilities have now been determined and entered into its character sheet, which you will see next. After your tour of the character sheet, you may make changes to the character sheet or simply play it as is. We'll probably make some changes. These are your attributes and abilities, which feats are derived from. Attributes are your inherent character traits and are broken into three categories: physical, social, and mental. Abilities are things you learn and also are broken into three categories: talents, skills, and knowledges. Members of the militaristic Brujah clan are indomitable warriors. So, your strongest attribute is physical, in which you have 2 points you can spend. You also have 1 point to spend in mental and no points in social. A Brujah's weakest attribute. As for abilities, being Brujah gives you an advantage with their aggressive and violent talents, in which you have 3 points to spend. You have only average abilities and skills, 2 points, and are weak in knowledges, 1 point. Feats are the actions you perform in the game. Feats are derived from adding an attribute and an ability. An example would be the feat of lockpicking, which is derived from the attribute of dexterity and the ability of security. Hovering your mouse pointer over a feat will highlight the attribute and ability upon which it is dependent. You are a member of the Brujah clan, renowned for its sheer physical prowess. Brujah are rebels who hold social change near to their undead hearts, and the clan's ranks contain some of the most violent members of vampire society. Their disciplines are celerity, vampire speed, potence, vampiric strength, and presence, vampiric charisma. This is your humanity. 7 is the norm, 10 is sanity, and the lower you go, the closer to the beast you become. Also, the lower your humanity, the greater your chances of frenzying. When a vampire goes into a frenzy, he loses all control and attacks any and all things around him. However, as you gain experience, you can spend experience points to increase your humanity. We won't be doing that. This is where your Masquerade violations are displayed. The Masquerade is a code by which many vampires unlive. Anytime a vampire is seen doing a supernatural act by a mortal, it is considered a Masquerade violation. You have 5 chances, and each strike will have repercussions. If you commit 5 Masquerade violations, you will be dealt with harshly. This is where all information on things you are hovering over is displayed. The Auto Level On/Off button is a toggle that allows you to decide whether you want the computer to allocate the experience points you earn in the game among your attributes, abilities, and disciplines, or whether you wish to allocate them yourself. We're not going to be turning that on because I would like to allocate them myself. The Reset Stats button is another toggle that allows you to clear out your point allocations so that you can start over, or return them to their last settings. The Cancel buttons allow... buttons? There's only one, I think. Whatever. Allows you to return to your last point in the game without changing your character sheet. Once you are satisfied with your character settings, click on the Accept button to play the game. So, honestly, I don't want to go with these settings right now because I would like to go back and check out a history. But as you can see, we've got this kind of upside down A here, which I suppose could be a reference to the Anarchs. I'm not sure exactly what the A is about. Could be tipping anarchy over on its head, but maybe some of you know what the symbol means. It's been in the tabletop game for quite a while. I guess we might rename this to something else. But anyways, we are going to be the Brujah that I picked out, or got picked out for me by the game, but we're going to go ahead and grab a history as well, which you can't exactly grab a history unless you go directly to the character creation. So here we get to see exactly what we're going to look like. Apparently we're some black guy. This is about the only horror movie in which the black guy won't die first. Anyway, So, as we can see here, we can actually read about the Brujah and what's going on with them. Brujah are passionate idealists and rebels, more likely to fight for their rights than write protest songs. In life, most Brujah sought social change, and in death, most clan members commonly seek the creation of a vampiric utopia. As militant radicals, they are renowned for their combat skills, but are also more likely to frenzy due to their hot-bloodedness, so to speak. They receive a +1 to their unarmed feat, but are penalized with a -2 to all frenzy checks. Ooh, that's not good. Due to their zealous natures. So let's go ahead and check out the histories. We've got the Nun, which we've got sitting right now. Let's go ahead and check out True Brujah first. True Brujah. Many blame the stereotype of the rebellious Brujah on Trolli, the hot-blooded Methuselah, whose progeny comprise the bulwark of modern clan Brujah. You share no blood with Trolli. As such, you are predisposed to learn idealism instead of belligerent iconolism. Swap the priority order of your attributes to mental, physical, and social. We can be an infomercial huckster. I made millions from my tiny one-bedroom apartment, placing tiny classified ads, buying and selling, and with 1-900 lines. And so can you. Swap the priority order of your attributes to social, physical, mental. I kind of like the attributes that I could get there, so I might do that. I wish I could make a lot of money out of my apartment. That would be great. Special Forces. Yeah, you were Special Forces. Black Ops and all that. Which branch? You could say, but you'd have to kill everyone within earshot. No, seriously. Swap the priority order of your abilities to skills, talents, knowledges. Let's see here. Dropped as a baby. If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. As a kid, you took a lot of abuse for that funny slope in your skull, until you started fighting back. You have an amazing resilience to punishment, and start with 2 extra points of stamina. You are, however, a bit slow. It costs more experience for you to raise any of your mental attributes. I don't think so. Glass Eye. It's true what they say. You shot your eye out. It was hard growing up with a creepy glass eye, but as an adult, you learned to put it to work for you. There's something about your unnerving stare that makes people do what you say. You start with 2 points in intimidation, but you can never raise your perception above 3. I don't think we'll be doing that one either. Quickling. The embrace made you feel lighter than air, a sensation that has yet to leave you. Celerity has a longer duration, but it costs you more experience to raise potence. I don't think we'll be doing that. It sounds cool, but not so much what I want.